Karoshi, a term that's been coined since the late 60s, early 70s in Japan. The meaning of the word is overwork death. And this is something that's starting to become more prevalent in other parts of Asia as well. But I've noticed even here in America, we have a lot of ideas around how much we should be working, and we have to be working all the time. And so I figured I would make a video on how to avoid burnout, and I figured I would add in some stuff that would maybe help you get a better work-life balance. So the first thing I think is the most important is to find work that you find passion in, something that inspires you to get up every single day and make something new and create something that you really just enjoy. I think this is probably one of the biggest things I found in my life that's helped me pursue things that really made me happy and enjoy everything that I was doing. I've spent months and months trying to figure out what I've wanted to do, and I'm starting to get a better sense of direction on what I want to do with my life. The next thing I think is really important is to keep yourself inspired. With myself, I've been reading Steve Jobs' biography lately, and I find that really inspiring. I also have to note with him too that even finding work that you are passionate about, which he was the CEO of Pixar and Apple at the same time, and he actually accredits that to possibly of a lot of his sickness and his ill health towards the end of his life was probably from working so much on both of those at the same time. He would actually only have about 30 minutes a day and not see his family to just relax at the TV. I do gain a lot of inspiration from him, but it's also good to take a note from him that you definitely have to have a good balance of the things that you're doing with your life. I think another way to keep inspired would be to find really good speeches. There's a lot of powerful speeches out there. There's one by Steve Jobs in 2005 that's really good at a university that I think is worth watching. Another way that I like to keep myself inspired is by learning new skills. So like lately I've picked up Photoshop, and lately that just hasn't even felt like work or anything. I really enjoy Photoshop. I found myself just wanting to get on there and create new designs and learn new ways of creating new designs. So find ways in your work that you can always keep finding something new. What's something new that you could learn, or a new skill that you could start doing? The next major thing I think is to take care of your health. I've built a really good meditation habit over the last year of an hour a day of meditation. But not only that, I try to add it into my day through little segments. Yesterday, I was about 3 hours in working on my reselling business. I really started to get some fatigue. I started getting a bit of a headache because I was doing just this monotonous work of scanning and checking the values of these CDs. So what I did was I just took about 15 minutes, went and meditated in the sun, and I came back and I was able to put another 3 hours of work in when I was just about ready to just completely stop doing it because I was getting a little bit overwhelmed with it. So I find that meditation is really good. I actually just did a bit of a reset before this video, and it's really helped me get into the mode of getting ready to shoot this. The next big thing I think is quality sleep. So making sure that you're really getting 8 hours of sleep, I think is just essential for your health and well-being all around. And this is really going to help you avoid burnout and get the maximum amount of good quality work out of yourself. And you can actually die from not getting enough sleep. So I think that it's something really to consider. I find it really helpful for me to take an hour to read before I actually go to sleep. And that helps me fall asleep a bit faster and get a bit more quality sleep. The last thing I think with health is to make sure you have a clean diet. And having a clean diet is really going to help promote you to have a lot of energy. I find with myself I have a lot of good energy, and I've spent a lot of time researching my diet. So I suggest others should do the same and really research what types of foods are going to give you the maximum amount of energy that you can get. I also think it's really important to make sure that you set aside a time to rest frequently for yourself. And lately, I make sure that I spend the entire weekend to rest. Granted, maybe I'll hop onto Photoshop or something like that occasionally, but for the most part, I try to just take some time every single weekend to just spend some time reading, maybe go do some different activities, find some new stuff to do, go hiking. Really just taking some time to sit back and relax and not think about the work that I'm doing. I find that that really helps me throughout the week to get back into gear, and it makes me want to get back to work on Monday on doing the stuff that I'm really passionate and into. I also think that it could be good to instill 1 month every year to take off from work. This is actually going to be my first time doing that this year. Granted, I still plan on recording, but I'm not actually going to be fully going through the process of creating the entire videos. I'm just going to do some recording because I'm going to be in some cool spots to take some recordings. But I recommend that you do that to help you creatively reset in the future. So if you guys found these tips helpful, make sure you guys hit the like button. If there's any that you guys feel that I missed that you found helpful for yourself, make sure you leave them in the comments below. And if you guys don't want to miss out every week on inspiring and informative videos that are going to help you improve your life and take it to the next level, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and hit the little notification bell so you guys get notified every time I upload a new video. Thank you guys for watching and have a great day.